Hello, guys. How are you?
Party. So on the right side, Jose, you'll see comments when they come in. So you feel free to people ask you questions and stuff.
Okay. Looks good.
Okay. Are we lopsided?
Are we?
I feel like we're like.
Hold on.
I don't know. Oh yeah, that's
that
better. Yeah.
Woo! We haven't even been drinking yet.
So hi everybody. Welcome. Yeah. Squeeze in, yeah. We'd like to welcome Jose tonight as our guest presenter and man with all the knowledge. Welcome, Jose.
Thank you. And thanks for inviting me.
And I see Karen's on. And yes, Steve and Jean, welcome back. Yes, they've been gone for 2 weeks. And we are very happy to have you guys back. And let's see who else we have on here. We have me and Christy, Kate and Christy. And then we have Ariel again. She's on the side. You can see her fingers. She will not show her face.
She'll smile and laugh and make comments, but she won't show her face.
So I can't tell you guys if you're on. Say hello.
Hi. Say hello.
And let us know. Christy's throwing shoes. I know tonight we have, Jean and Steve are back, and we have a lot of regulars on here, Jose. And then Joe is here. Okay, Joe's here with her friend from Colorado, but her friend is a flamenco dancer. And she's been taking lessons, I believe Joe told me, since she was 9 years old. So
cool.
So she's very excited about this tasting. She's been to Spain many times, I believe. Joy's here, and then, so we have several new people tonight. So I don't know if the light bodies are on, but they took their wine to North Carolina and they were going to share with friends and family up there. So if you guys are on, welcome to all the North Carolina people. And we have a couple of new people in town also. Some people in Merritt Island and some people in Cocoa Beach that I'm not sure how you all found out about the wine tasting, but I'm so glad that you guys are here. And
let us know you're here. Comment that you're here. Say we're here.
Yeah, we do lots of chatting. So light bodies are on, but being shy. Okay.
I like bodies.
Joy's here. Okay, good. Well, so Jose, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us what you do and what you're going to do tonight?
Okay. I'm gonna do it. So my name is Jose Navarro. I'm from Spain. I'm the export manager for Rioja Alta, which it's a winery. Really, it's a group of wineries from Spain. I'm gonna try to explain you a little bit about Rioja, our wines, how Rioja Alta, the winery, is so famous. And I guess that's all. I mean, and we are gonna enjoy and drink some wine and pair with some cheese.
Okay, we like all of that. That's great.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, I mean, I can start.
Yes, let's do it.
Cheers.
Let's do it. Cheers, and let's have some Albarino.
Okay. Cheers. Awesome. So while you are drinking, I'm gonna share my screen to introduce a little PPT. Not because I want to bore you with technical data, but with some photos. Can you see my screen?
Hold on. She's making it work. Go down. Over. Other way.
Right
See
there?
it show in stream.
Okay.
Do you see my screen? Or
Here.
I think I got it right.
Yep. Hang on. Let me fix it. I love the wine. There we go.
okay, so you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, which is sorry, you're seeing.
Yummy. We like it.
Nice and smooth.
Nice and smooth.
Okay.
Oh, this
So basically, La Rioja Alta was founded in 1890, so it's more than 100 years old. Obviously, it's in La Rioja, which I guess a lot of people has visited Spain, but for those that doesn't, Rioja it's in the northeast in Spain. It's surrounded by mountains. And it's one of the highest denomination of origin, recognized in the world. So, as I was telling, we were founded in 1890. 5 families from Rioja. First president, it was a woman, which it's called Saturnina, which today seems normal, but imagine in 1890. In a world of basically men, that woman has to be really, a power. So I think it's worth it to say. And our first winemaker was a French guy, which came to Rioja to taught people how to make wine. Okay, so basically, if you are seeing my screen, La Rioja Alta, it's a group of 4 wineries. It's all family owned from the same families. We own all our lands. We don't buy grapes. And we have one in Rioja, in Rias Baixas, which is Galicia. 2 in Rioja, one in Rioja Alavesa, one in Rioja Alta, and one in Ribera del Duero. Okay, which I will tell you more details with the wines. So, as I told you, this is picture of the winery. Basically, we have kept all facilities. The upper photograph is the original, and the lower is like the winery looks nowadays. What we like to do, what we do different from the rest of wineries is that once we don't produce young wine or crianzas. I don't know if you know about. I mean, what is the difference between crianza, reservas, and gran reservas? I mean, should I explain it?
Tell us.
Yeah,
Please
I
tell
have
us.
no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teach me.
Okay, perfect. So basically, when you do a wine, you keep it in stainless steel, and a lot of wineries, they bottle and they sell it, okay? This is basically a young wine, okay? In the old world, normally you keep the wines in some time in oak, okay? There are some regulations, especially in Spain. Well, in the old world, Spain, France, Italy, but in Spain, if you keep the wine 6 months in oak, it's called vendimia. If you keep the wine 1 year in oak, it's crianza. If you keep 2 years in oak, it's reserva. And if you keep 3 years in oak, it's gran reserva. Okay, so basically, we do only reservas and grandes reservas. What that means is that we kept our wines at least 3 years in oak, 3 years in bottle, and we sell it. Okay, so it's a lot of time to release a vintage in the market. Our main grape is Tempranillo, which I think it's well known. Tempranillo means early. Because it's a grape that ripes really early. Normally, the harvest should be each in September, October. Tempranillo start to be harvested in August. That is what is called Tempranillo. Okay, so other thing that we do different is that we make our own oak barrels. We buy the wood here in the United States. in Tennessee and Mississippi. We'll ship it to Spain. We have our own cooper. So we have 2 coopers that make our own barriques. We leave the wood under the sun for 2 years, and then we make our own barriques. Why is that? Because we can control the toast of the barrique, and depending the vintage, you can toast it more or less. The oak barrel gives to the wine different hints of different like coconut or pepper or different hints of different things. So this is a picture of Lagar de Cervera. I just want to show you the pictures really quick because I don't want to bore you. I prefer, everybody speaks and, more than a conversation. So it's in Galicia. Galicia, these are the vineyards. Galicia is in the north west from Spain. It's near the sea. If you look at the picture, you can see the sea, the Cantabric. So the wines are, high acidity, really refreshing. This is Torre de Oña. We were talking about how you guys imagine drinking wine in Spain. This is kind of, the mountains surrounded by vineyards. That is the winery, and it's a guest house for 16 people.
Jose, do you mind if I jump in real quick and let them know about the cheese?
Okay. Yeah.
Is this an okay time?
Yeah, for me, yeah. I mean.
Okay.
Perfect.
So just really quickly, I know some people are new on here, and I don't think that they got the cheese. So we do a cheese pairing and a charcuterie if you prefer. So the cheese that we have for this wine is hold a minute. Let me remember.
It's amazing.
It's Point Reyes is the company, and it is the Toma Provence. So they have a Toma cheese, which is actually just means wheel of cheese made by the farmer herself. So that has been, it's a woman-owned cheesery in California, and the Toma is kind of like a little bit harder cheese, kind of a soft hard cheese, if that makes sense. But the Toma Provence has a blend of rosemary, basil, marjoram, savory, and wild thyme. So it's a mild cheese, and it's a little bit creamy, but then it's got the herbs.
It goes perfectly with the wine. So the wine is really good, Jose. Really, I really like this one.
Yes.
I wonder if Steve would call it a patio pounder.
Yeah, I mean, the Lagar de Cervera, the Albarino in general, I think is one of the best known grapes from Spain, and I would dare to say that it's one of the most consumed in the world after obviously Chardonnay and Sauvignon Blanc. I would say, and Pinot Grillo, obviously. I would say Albarino, it's has a little bit of the two worlds, right? I mean, has that cremosity of the Chardonnay, but not being overwhelmed, and that crispiness and high acidity of the Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grillo. So I guess with the cheese, with that cheese, I mean, my mouth is watering.
Well, I just want to say I was really excited when I saw Albarino on the list, because I have never, ever once had an Albarino that I didn't like. I mean, I don't know, but I haven't had a ton of them. I've had a handful of them because I just don't feel like they're offered in a lot of places. I don't typically, I didn't used to go to a wine store and buy a lot of white wine, but every time that I've had an Albarino, I've loved it. They're wonderful. This is
Hold on.
Yeah,
I almost poured. The red.
Okay, you are pouring the Finca San Martin, right? This one.
Yeah. Yes.
Good to go.
There you go.
I'm gonna pour myself and be with you.
Oh, good.
So basically, Finca San Martin, it's the only crianza we make, and it's from Torre de Oña. It's the last photo, the last winery I show. I will share again the screen. It's a 100% Tempranillo, with 12 months in oak barrel, in French and American barrel, and some Russian barrel. So this is, let's say, modern style Tempranillo. You can, the nose, it's a lot of red fruit, some spices, clove,
Gosh.
It smells so good.
The nose is
easy to
amazing.
drink.
It doesn't even taste like it smells.
Oh,
And obviously, when you taste it, it's for me, it's plums, blackberries. I don't like to speak about fruits, like specific fruits, because especially in the whites, people say tropical fruits. And I'm from Spain, and as I was telling you, I'm from La Mancha, center of Spain. And before coming here to United States, the most tropical thing I ever seen in my life was a banana. so here in Miami, I've been with several people from several parts of the world, and they say guava or mango. I have no idea, so I prefer say tropical fruits or black fruit, red fruit, and because at the end, tasting wine, it's like discovering, it's like taking pictures. The only way to learn is drinking and taking pictures.
oh,
I will drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
Jean smells
Wow.
chocolate. I can smell chocolate on there.
Some chocolate, yeah. All that hints you are having, they are the hints from the old world. You probably know that, but the difference between new world and old world is that new world, which is United States, it's everything that it's now Europe, basically. Okay, the new world is more fruits and less secondary and tertiary hints, and the old world, like Spain, France, Italy, Greece, it's more chocolate, spices, earthiness, these kind of things. And Finca San Martin is that. But
Really?
saying that, I have to tell you that Finca San Martin is our modern style wine. Okay? Wait to try Viñar Danza or Viñar Verdi, that is like, wow, super old world.
Mm.
Okay, let me share the screen again, and I'm gonna.
Oh, you hit the share screen.
Oh, yeah.
I want to show you.
And then right above it, you see the 3.
Okay, I want to show you this picture of Torre de Oña, which is the winery where we make this one. This winery, it's built like a French chateau. All the vineyards, if you see, all the vineyards are around the winery. So when we harvest, by the way, we harvest by hand. We don't use machines. We can take the grapes very quickly to the winery, so they don't start to ferment. So we can control the quality really well. This is another picture. Those mountains is called Sierra Cantabria. Those mountains protect the vineyards from the heavy winds. So it's amazing. Yeah, and winter snows a lot, so you can see everything from the house.
So I'm going to jump in and talk about the cheese really quickly.
Okay.
Holy cow, this cheese. If you didn't get the cheese plate, sorry about your luck.
It's good. You know what? These wines were so fun to pair with. I mean, these are great pairing wines. So the cheese that we chose for this is the La Fromagère Dauphinois, and it is the truffle. It's a double cream brie with truffles.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I should have a plate by myself next time.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Did you get some?
I did.
Okay, good.
It's like a lot of
A lot. There's a lot going on.
there's it's
The charcuterie. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, it's a good one. This week's a good one. You never know what you're gonna get. They're usually good, but.
Awesome. So you like it, Finca San Martin, the Tempranillo from Rioja? I think it's.
It appears that everyone loves it that I can see on here.
Can you see the comments on the side, Jose?
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody wants to ask anything, please go ahead and stop myself from talking.
I want to know if we can visit the winery.
We keep saying that. Jose, are you going to take us on a field trip?
As soon as the travel ban is lift, we can organize a trip for sure. I mean, I have told you we have in the 4 wineries we have one restaurant. It's not a restaurant. It's like people can go. It's like a guest restaurant, and we have 2 guest houses for 16 people, 8 rooms. And it's really nice. In fact, do you want to see some pictures?
Yeah.
yes.
Because I have pictures. I have pictures of the house, which
Okay.
I mean.
While you're doing the pictures, can you tell us how long Crianza ages for?
Yeah, the Crianza is 12 months in oak and 12 months in bottle. Basically, that is the regulation, and you can know it when you see this sticker behind the bottle. This red sticker. It means that it's certified Crianza.
Okay.
Okay, you see that?
Yeah.
So when we pass to the next one, you are gonna see another different sticker, meaning that it's a reserva. Okay. In this case, Finca San Martin, we use American, French, and some Russian oak barrels.
Oh.
Yeah.
And is this just for your wines, or will we find those stickers on other?
Like all wines.
In all Rioja wines.
Oh, okay.
In all Rioja wines. So let me.
That was so good. I should have poured myself more. It's going to be good.
I mean,
Four reds.
how much is this wine? $22. This is one of my
That's
favorite
insane.
wines.
This is a
Like,
very nice
so
wine.
It's so-
I'm sharing again.
He's sharing
You're
again.
gonna see.
Hold on. She's got to rearrange her knitting needles.
Okay.
Like, I'm serious, y'all.
Oh, Karen loves the wine with the
The
pecans.
wine.
Oh, okay.
There's got the charcuterie, got the Vincent and Sons roasted pecans. So apparently
Yeah.
those are good.
I like the cheese, the honey,
Oh yeah.
and the wine.
Can you see my screen? This is basically the house.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we're in.
Wow.
These are the rooms. This is the main living room.
And we can take 16.
16 people. We have 8 rooms. It's the winery with the mountains. Yeah, basically it's amazing.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Amazing. That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
I could drink wine there.
Totally.
I think so.
Okay, so should we go for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Kate, I would pour first the Aster.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, guys. We're out of order.
Oh man.
Okay. So, switch. If you got the kit, he's going with number 4 before number 3.
Okay,
So-
why is that? Because this is a Tempranillo from Ribera del Duero. It's the same like this. So we can appreciate the difference between Ribera del Duero and Rioja.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So everyone, hopefully you didn't start on number 3. We're going from number 2 wine to number 4 wine, and then we'll pick up number 3 after. So and Andrea wants to know how much it costs to stay there.
I don't know.
So we get it. Go with you.
Yeah.
Exactly, but you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody is traveling. Well, not right now, but has traveled a lot around United States, and I'm traveled myself a lot, and I think the price for the hotel sometimes are, I mean, ridiculous. Spain is so cheap right now to go that you will be surprised. I'm pretty sure that it's under $100 the night, everything included. And everything included is breakfast, lunch, dinner, wine, obviously. So,
Oh my God.
So,
Holy monkeys. Did you try this?
how far is this from Madrid?
Rioja from Madrid is, I would say, 3 hours driving.
Okay, that's not far.
Yeah, it's not that far. I mean, and the roads and the cars obviously are cheap. I like it. I mean, it's not because I'm from Spain, but I like going to Spain because, you know, I feel really well spending money.
Oh my gosh, I just took a sip of this. I didn't know how you were going to top the last one.
Well,
Holy cow.
well, this is basically Tempranillo, but this is Tempranillo from Ribera del Duero. Ribera del Duero, it's between Rioja and Madrid. It's in a region called Castilla-León. It's really famous for cheese too. And they are, I mean, and they do we do Tempranillo there in Ribera. It's called Tinta del País or Tinta Fina, but it's Tempranillo. But this Tempranillo is totally different from the last one we had. Okay, this is 20 months in French oak, just French oak, which you know, for me, I'm having here in the Rioja, I had like red fruit. Here I'm having like black fruit, like plums, and the nose is more like vanillas. Like the noses are really slightly more elegant. You know, I'm having a little balsamics too, like, I don't know, like some floral notes. I mean, everybody can pick. You know,
Oh my gosh.
your own.
Good. So smooth. I mean, you're saying French oak, but I don't taste oak at all.
I see a lot of.
Well, this is another let's see, strong point of our wines. What we do, it's we use oaks, really not really, but all oaks from 3rd, 4th, and 5th year. Okay, why is that? Because we use a Solera system. You know, Solera system is like in sherry, like basically a pyramid, a triangle of three levels of oak barrels. Okay, so every 6 months we do a manual racking. Why is that? Because doing racking, I mean, switching the wine from one oak barrel to another, we can preserve the wine. We can check if the wine has any disease, any fungus. We can control the sulfites. We can control the oxygen. We can control basically everything. So one of the strong points of the wines is that they are really rounded. you can appreciate more the fruit than the oak barrel. It's really at the same level. So when you drink it, it's really pleasant.
It is delicious. I mean, I love this. And wait, I didn't even try it with the cheese. I don't even know what
what's
the
the
cheese
cheese?
is.
Hold on. The cheese. Okay, so also number 4 for the cheese, I guess.
okay.
Skip around. Sorry.
Oh,
1, 2, 3,
So
4.
no, this is number 4. So it's the Cypress Grove Humboldt Fog is what I chose. For that.
Ariel just lit up like a Christmas tree. That's her favorite.
So yeah. So I mean, I think most of you know what the Cypress Grove Humboldt Fog is, but also another Northern California cheese, soft goat cheese with a vegetable ash in the middle. That is, pretty much a customer favorite cheese. You can pair it with almost anything. The cheese is so amazing. So
I didn't think I would like it because I'm cheese.
so Steve wants to know, why are Riberas so hard to find versus Riojas in the U.S.?
Well, I would say it depends the state. We don't have to forget that 90% of the wine consumed in the United States it's American, and the 10% left it's Italian, French, the rest of the countries. So that is one part. The other part, I would say that Rioja is more famous than Ribera, but the Riberas, are picking up. I'm pretty sure that there are small boutiques, shops like you guys that it can be found. And as I'm telling you, I mean, if you are in Florida, Riberas are easy to find. Probably if you are in, I don't know, Colorado, it's going to be more difficult because, it's what it is. But yeah, I mean, there are some famous Riberas. I mean, we don't have to forget that Vega Sicilia, for example, is from Ribera. It's one of the most famous wines in the world. So, I think everybody agrees that quality price Spanish wines are one of the best.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Jose, we have this one listed in the shop for $24.
No.
I mean, $22. $22.
It's pretty good price. Well, the other thing I haven't talked about, but are the ratings, because I think the wine has to speak by itself, not by somebody else. So, but all the wines in the winery has 91 points above. We have wines even for 98, 99 points. And the good thing is that we don't send the wines to be tasted. I mean, critics taste it. So, I think that the price you have is wonderful. It's really nice price.
So Jose, the other joke that we have in here is like you're either a Kate or a Christie, like depending on what kind of wines you like.
Okay.
I just want to point. You pointed at.
I know, I pointed. Well, no, I'm like doing it backwards in the mirror. Okay, you're either a Kate or a Christie.
Okay.
And like all three of these, I would say, are on the both list.
Yeah.
Like
You're-
that's a both list. So that is
Usually.
I feel honored and pleased that you like it.
are really nice. Like even Mikey would like these.
Even Mikey.
Even Mikey.
Well,
That's my husband. He's not here.
okay. Well, I mean,
So congratulations.
well, I guess all this is about the winemaker. By the way, the winemaker is called Julio Sainz. I was with him in Christmas, and I was talking to him, and he told me, I have made wines that I'm not gonna see in the market because remember I told you we do reservas and grand reservas. Mostly we kept we kept in inventory 9 million bottles sitting there, 9 millions. 9 million bottles sitting there, ready. I mean, to be ready to be released. So we have wines. We have one wine that is our high end. That it spends 5 years in oak, 5 years in bottle. So basically 10 years. And he has made wines that he's gonna be retired when we release the wines. So.
Wow.
That it's impressive. I mean, if you go to the winery, it's impressive because you see a lot of tunnels full of bottles ready to, to sit in there when they are ready. And you will see. I'm expecting. I mean, I'm really intrigued. What do you think about these wines? Because this is totally different. This is really all work. You are tasting Spain, you are tasting earthiness, you are tasting so different from United States or Chile or Argentina. You will see.
So Jose, you're confusing me because my husband was supposed to be here tonight, but he couldn't make it. He's still working, but I'm supposed to bring him some wine for dinner and having I know I'm having eggplant Parmesan. He's having chicken Parmesan or something. We're ordering food. But I'm like, oh, I'll take that. No, I'll take this. And we still have 2 more. I'm I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, you guys, Kate's going to take all the...
As I said before, I mean, the only way to know it is tasting all of them. When you taste all of them, you will have your opinion. So...
this is tough already. We've only had 2. Okay.
Oh gosh, those are delicious. Okay, so what's number 4?
Well, number 4 should be Viña Verde.
Okay, can you leave that bottle up for the?
So it's 3.
Viña Verde.
So that's my sister-in-law checking in, Emily. She loves your accent, Jose.
She's in Ohio. She's
and it's cold and
oh,
Tell her to come down.
we did.
Thank you. Well, at least my accent helps me, to sell wine. I mean, it's what I told you before. I've been here 12 years, and obviously I'm in Miami and don't use my English a lot. So I'm happy to do these virtual tastings because I practice my English. So you can invite me whenever you want.
Okay. We'll put you on our.
You said that.
Yeah, don't forget you said
You
that.
said that. Oh my gosh, this is the sweetest one.
Well, so are we tasting Viña Verde already?
yeah. So I just want to point out the ladies here are having a little discussion. All of the reds are Tempranillo, correct?
Yes. For the moment, the last one it's a blend. This one, it's a blend.
Okay.
But there are different Tempranillo. All of them are Tempranillos, but different personalities.
Yeah.
You have tasted the first 2. One is, I would say, I'm always saying that the wine is like the human being, like the man and woman. A young wine is more like a child, and when you are giving it more oak, it's maturing. So I would say these wines are in the middle age, so they are not really lively, but they are steady, and you can appreciate everything. So now Viña Verde is different. Viña Verde is 100% Tempranillo from Rioja Alta. It has 2 years in American oak, 2 years in bottle, 4 years before we release the vintage. Okay? Because this is, I've told you already, but this is what we do. We release the wines when they are ready to be drunk, not before. It's not like, for example, it's not like France. When you go to Bordeaux, you have to go. I'm pretty sure you have heard about the features. You have to buy, right now, you have to buy the 2020 vintage, and they are going to give it next year, and you have to drink it in 2 more years. So when we release a vintage, it's ready to drink. Okay.
Okay, so what do we think of this one?
So
While you guys think about that, I'm going to tell you what the cheese is. The cheese is the Beehive cheese is the maker, and it's the Barely Buzzed. So this company is pretty interesting. These guys, it was something about a school, like a university. I don't remember the whole story, but these guys were, trying to make a cheddar in Utah, and they ended up entering a contest like years and years later. Everyone loved this cheese. It's infused with espresso and lavender. So it's a cheddar with espresso and lavender, but it's from Utah. It's called Barely Buzzed from Beehive.
That is ridiculous.
This
That's like
is
a party
like,
in my mouth.
I always say this. This is my favorite cheese. I think all of these.
So Ariel, you guys can't see Ariel, but
Stick your hand out.
she just said she's having a party in her mouth with that cheese.
It's,
So I think by your description, I think that cheese pairs perfectly with Viña Verde, because for me it's all earthiness, tobacco pipe, coffee, some beef jerky, that's spices. I would say some violets.
Jose, I feel like this is a sweet tea or a sweet tea, like a sweet wine almost. Like it's so
Well,
smooth. So
You are right. It's the. I mean, you are right, and no, but yes, it's the it's the feeling. It's the feeling, the tannins, because we use American oak, and it has been in between the bottle and the oak 4 years. The wine has had time to sit down, and it's really rounded. So the mouthfeel is really elegant and really smooth. It's not like crispy. It's not like it's what I was telling you. This is like this wine is more in the mature age. No, like it's wise but strong, but wise. It's not like a child that it's all muscles and nothing in the brain. You know what I mean?
Here's what I will say.
Pairs so well with it.
Oh, the pairing is stupid good.
Like
it is like there's a crust on the outside of this cheese that's like espresso and lavender or whatever,
Wow.
but it's infused with it. But once you get to the last bite, you take a sip of wine, like so
Wow.
good.
Wow.
But I will have to say this is definitely a Kate leaning wine, but I would I like it.
Yeah, no, I tasted it and I was like, that's what I was saying to you. I was like, it's a Kate wine. It's a Kate wine. She's like,
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
a Christy girl, and I have to say,
Tracy's telling us that she's a Christy girl, but she likes this one.
yeah. So
I really like this one too, but it's definitely more in the Kate category.
Okay. Well,
So
at the end, wine is like art. I mean, somebody like one person like one type of art, and the other likes other, right? So, and our wines has all of them. They are not similar. If you have noticed, our wines, they are all different with different names and different type of oak. So they are all different. So it's normal. Maybe this wine in 1 year tastes a little bit different because it has more evolution, and it's these are collector wines, by the way. I mean,
Jose, you said that you guys don't release the wines until they're ready to drink, but is there like a specific date, or you guys just taste the wine and go, okay, it's ready?
yeah, no. When it's ready, it's ready. In fact, I can tell you. I was gonna tell you in the next wine, which is this, but I'm gonna tell you right now. We don't produce the wines all the years. I mean, if the wine is no perfect, we don't produce it. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put you and I'll give you an example with this. This vintage, which is a Reserva, it's 2012. Okay, this is the current vintage. The next vintage is gonna be the 2015. So what happened with the 2013 and 2014? So to give you an example, in 2013, after 3 years, this wine has 3 years in oak, 2 years in bottle. After 3 years in oak, the president decided not to bottle the wine. So what we did with the wine, it's we didn't produce Vineyard Danza, and what we do is this wine is gonna be like demoted. Has I mean makes sense. So
Yes.
it's gonna be Vineyard Verde, but never can be other wine more expensive. Okay, so the year we don't release Vineyard Danza, Vineyard Verde gets like 95, 96 points. I mean, it's really good wine because this is a wine of around $20, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So imagine a wine of $20 with 95, 96 points, collector, you know, by the point of view of a collector, it's a bargain. And it's that. So this wine is made every 10 years, we make it 7 times.
Okay.
We have other 3 wines that we have our high-end top of the line. We make it 3 years every 10. So it's really limited allocation. One day we can do a tasting with that.
Okay.
But I go there in person to try the cheese.
Yeah. You come in person and pour. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds expensive.
It's I mean it's expensive, but if you compare with the prices in Napa, it's not that expensive.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you about our Viña Rioja Alta 890, which means 1890. It's a wine from 10 years old. It's a 10 years old wine. It costs around $200. It's not that expensive if you compare with an Napa.
Yeah.
You know, so if you think that wine has been 10 years to produce it, stop in the winery. So
Yeah.
well, should we go for Vineyard Danza?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So
God.
Vineyard Danza, it's 80% Tempranillo, 20% Grenache. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be a cake.
Yeah.
So, but this is, I'm warning you or telling you, this is all work. Don't expect fruit. This is all tertiaries, leather, beef jerky, tobacco pipe, some, I would say some balsamics, like chamomile, something like that.
All right. Well, we're gonna test. See what we think. I mean, it's a little thicker in the glass.
Yeah. The color, it's obviously, we are talking about a wine that it was made in 2012. So the color is more like, I would say, garnet. It's not, but it's brilliant, which is, it's a good symptom for the wine.
All right. Let's see. Woo!
Love the smell of it.
So what do you think? It's what I tell you, earthiness, leather.
Yeah, the leather. Sure.
Oh, I don't.
I'm
I had
I'm-
a few swigs of water first.
Yeah, I think that's what I need because I'm like, I am not tasting what you guys
I'm curious to know which type of wine have you paired with the wine.
We'll get to that.
Okay.
We will. Yeah.
So
Okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the smell on that one is. Oh, Ariel might be a Kate. I think Ariel might be a Kate.
Either that or I'm
No.
Spanish.
This, I'm.
I
usually
love
not a
that.
Kate, but I'm going Kate
Oh,
Tracy says she's going Kate tonight.
So
Cheater.
so is Ariel.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh
This
my
is-
gosh.
What?
Oh, Jose, I
For
love
being
this wine.
This is really nice wine. This is really nice wine. It's pretty.
Robin said smoky and good with cheese. I totally agree with the smoky.
Yeah.
Pick up some cheese. Oh, it's the cheese is the karst, the cave aged. It's a cheddar Gruyere blend that has like the crystals in it. So
Which one are we talking about?
that's this one.
This one.
The chunky.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, are we putting this with bunny too?
Mm. Oh my goodness.
I think it's a good pairing because the cheddar,
Really good.
the cremosity of the cheddar pairs perfectly with
Oh,
this
yeah.
wine. You know.
That's ridiculous.
Ariel's very happy. You can't see her, but she's very
I
happy.
just want to
Yeah.
point out that Ariel has been on our quarantine since this all started. Like, it's only been the 3 families. And she's done how many wine tastings? Maybe like
Only
4?
with Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
last the last 4.
I think we've converted her.
I think this might be my
Nice.
favorite.
I think if I ever have to leave, you will every Thursday.
Gosh.
I'll have to
That wine is so it's so
smooth.
smoky and smooth
Mm.
and it's full, but it's not overbearing. I mean,
But you know what I want this with? I want this with like a wood fire pizza or like
No, you want this with cheese fondue using.
Well,
I'm telling you.
oh, so by the way, the cheese. So Tracy was saying you want this with cheese fondue with the karst that we're tasting it with.
Yeah.
That actually is like a good melting cheese.
It
It's
is.
good for macaroni and cheese or like
No, cheese
grilled
fondue.
cheese. She wants cheese fondue, but yeah. So
My
anyway,
husband loves
Yeah.
cheese fondue and tries to do it every week.
yeah, I guess everything with cheese with the wines pairs perfectly. With, you know, the fatty.
I kind of
This is
like
fun.
the some of those
with the honey.
like the copa, the meat on there, and the cornichon. Like that's what I feel like.
like a little richer.
I don't know.
This page.
This
Try
one?
it.
This
These
one?
are like big
This
girl
one?
red wines.
This one?
Yes, that one. And a cornichon. Get a cornichon too.
I don't know what you're talking about. A
Good.
pickle?
Yeah.
It's so good.
A pickle. Get a
You
pickle.
mean a pickle? All right, I'll get a pickle.
Are they gherkins?
Mm-mm.
So other thing about the wines is that you don't need to decant them. You
Wow.
they don't need to decant because we do like the manual racking, so they are pretty much clean of sediments. What I suggest is open them. That probably is what you did. Is open them like 20 minutes before drinking, and the wine shows perfectly. In fact, the Viñardanza is a clear example of that. I mean, if it lasts in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it's gonna be better and better because, you know, remember this is a wine that has been in the bottle and the oak like 5 years plus, 2 years in the market. So this wine has been made from 2012. So needs a little air, you know, to breathe. But I don't recommend decant because it doesn't need it.
Right. The quality on these is amazing. Like all of these are super smooth. I mean, you keep saying oak, you know, like these are in oak, but it is.
Not.
You know, I mean, we believe, I'd say oak, but don't think about the
Not new.
full oak. These are oaks with a lot of uses. Okay, so they don't give a lot of things to the wine. The wine has to spread by itself. It's our philosophy. But we know that the wine improves with time through the wood of the oak barrel. So that is the philosophy. Okay, that is why we don't make the wine every year, because it's the grape. The work is done in the vineyard. If that is not perfect, we don't make the wine. So
Amazing. So at this point of the show, Jose, we Joy is giving us her votes. People tell you what their favorite wines were for the evening.
Okay.
And so yeah, they'll start coming in. Like Joy, like number 1, number 2,
And number 4, which was your number 3. We got
the
our
Aster.
Yeah.
That would be mine, Joy, as well. Those are mine.
So Andrea said number 5 was 50-50 here. Randy and Mary really liked it. I love number 5. Like, but yeah. So that's
Pairing is
interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Yeah, number
The pair-
5 maybe is the more complex wine of
Yeah.
tonight, and probably it's it's the one who evolves better.
Jose, if you take me to the hotel and you serve me this, I will drink it all day long.
Okay. So the light bodies are in the North Carolina and with their friends and family. Okay, so they liked number 3,
To the Aster.
number 2. Which was the
Hold on, I'm gonna
Finca.
put these. I'm
Finca.
gonna put these in
Put them
order.
In the
Number 3, number 2, number 1, the Albarino, number 5, and then number 4.
Wait, where was this
Thank you.
one? That was a.
Okay. Robin liked the Aster the best.
I did too. I really like that one. I like the I like number 2 though. Remember?
Steve says Jean, the wine snob Jean, liked them all.
I liked them all too, and I would have to say my least favorite would they were all very, very good. My least favorite was the white.
Right?
Oh, okay. So
Oh gosh,
Right?
you guys!
Oh my gosh.
Tracy is sitting over here, and she is primarily a white
wine.
wine. That's it. No reds. You know what she just said? Her least favorite tonight was the white because she loved the red so much.
Oh wow, that's a big compliment.
See?
Oh, Andrea says I'm too easy. You're too easy, Kate. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. I'd rather that be
She said
difficult,
that, yeah.
right? So Steve likes Steve McWhirter likes number 2 and number 5. And Karen's favorite was the Aster. Okay,
Yeah,
I think
the Aster is
Mhm.
like
okay, Skittles. Vina Ardanza. Okay, number 1.
of course.
Aster number 2. Finca number 3. But like them all a lot. Andrea and Fran like them in the order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, it seems like everyone was pretty much a big fan. The only one that I heard anything about maybe not liking as much was what we had for number 4, which would be the
They're very
What- and I don't think anyone really disliked it, but as far as putting them in order, and I think that the Aster definitely
The Aster
seems
was a
to
hit.
be the
a
number
crowd
1.
favorite,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also very good. Jose,
Oh wow!
amazing wine
Thank you.
selection.
Thank you
like-
so much.
And thank you for your information and your pictures. And I mean,
Setting
I
up
love
girls
that.
trip.
Yeah, setting up our girls trip.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see all the messages on the side. They're like, when is GG&R booking this hotel for all of us? Like, so
Arrange that.
something to put on the
Put in the nugget, the old
Yeah.
noggin.
yeah.
Well,
So
we've said we're going to do this. I think we should use.
I know, but no one's ever showed us pictures of the rooms. Like we're like, oh, we're in. Yeah, you're like,
We could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
We could do that.
Arrange that.
So anyway, Jose, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone who came, all the new people, and to our friends in North Carolina, and Jean and Steve. So glad you guys are back. And Jose, please come visit us again.
I will.
Yes.
I will.
love the wines. Like
Love.
fabulous
Thank you.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It's been really fun.
That never happens to a Tracy.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Jose.